My name is Maya, and I came to NTHP quite by accident, but it's been one of the best accidents in my recent life, because I'd been in a car accident in 2009 that left me quite severely disabled for about 4 years until I could get proper treatment on my brain injury. I was in pain. I had lots of headaches. I was irritable, especially with my daughter. In fact, I was withdrawn. I was withdrawn from, socialising from society and stuff. I'd been through lots of therapy. I suffered from a mental health breakdown as well. And I had it pretty rough, basically. But even after the first sort of introductory session with NTHP, I'm just much more relaxed. I'm getting out and about much more. My headaches have gone. My headaches. In fact, after my second session with Anne, the headaches had reduced dramatically. So that's huge. I'm not popping pills anymore for the headaches, so that's huge. And I don't have to pop pills before I go to sleep for headaches and stuff. So that's enormous. That's just totally enormous. So this has been huge for me, huge. But it blew me away that I have 4 archetypes, and all the stuff I can do comes from, all the healing really comes from within. It came from me. It didn't come from all the therapy I've had before, and I knew there was something else that I needed. All the therapy before is they take you through guided things, and so the key about this is that because it's coming from within you, and because it's so well facilitated, you're never going to produce anything that you can't handle, right? There was never anything, even the guided meditation, that I couldn't handle. Some of the things were surprising for sure. Oh yeah. Especially accepting that I had some part to play in my divorce. Yeah, that was a surprise. Some things around my identity issues, definitely a surprise. Yes and no, but yeah. And I'm a twin, and there's definitely issues around that. But yeah, there's nothing there that's going to scare you. Okay, it's all coming from within you, and it's amazing what you can do for yourself by going through this process, and it's amazing what healing you get from it. It really is outstanding. So it's well worth it. Well worth it. You should definitely go through it. So one of the really effective things that Anne took me through was a guided meditation, right? And up to now, so my accident happened in 2009. It happened on Highway 1 between the First Avenue off and on ramp, okay? And every time I've been driving past there, I get really anxious, okay? So Anne took me through a guided meditation where she basically took me back to the point in time of the accident, okay? How I felt at the time and whatever, and then walked me away from the accident in this guided meditation. I had a lot of anxiety and feelings going through the guided meditation, but since then I have not felt any anxiety driving through that portion of the highway, and I do it just about every day, and I have found that I'm actually a much better driver. And this is somebody who's commended when I did my driving test when I first came to this country, right? I feel I'm an even better driver now, and it just seems to have opened up my eyes, and that was one of the really, really good things that Anne did with me, and it's removed my anxiety altogether. And 5 years of therapy didn't go anywhere near to doing that, and that just took about 20 minutes. So effective. That was just amazing. It was really, really amazing. Thank you, Anne. Everybody who goes through any sort of therapy, especially for clinical depression, and especially as a result of an accident, or some trauma that's occurred to them, this 100%, it's fantastic, and definitely should engage in this.